Well, Ben Rhodes, I want everybody to see him and hear him. He's 35 years old. He is with Samantha Powers and Valerie Jarrett. These are the people.
Susan Rice.
And Susan Rice. These are the people that are impacting everyone's life in the world. So when you look at this video, this is President Obama's policy for the nation of Israel, and they have not repudiated this. So, Mark, let's roll the video, and we're going to stop at a couple of places. Once again, Ben Rhodes laying out the itinerary, but there's something unique and dramatic about this itinerary, and here we go.
Next week, the president will make his first trip as president of the United States to Israel, the West Bank, and Jordan. On this trip, it'll be an important opportunity for him at the beginning of his new term to meet with the new Israeli government that was just formed to discuss a range of issues that we cooperate on, as well as to speak directly to the Israeli people. He'll also have the chance to meet with the Palestinian leadership and the King of Jordan, King Abdullah. When we get to Israel on Wednesday, the president will have...
Put the brakes on. Okay, we got a little problem here. When we get to where?
That's the map that they opened the video with.
Map. When we get to Israel.
Yeah, put that back up. Let me see that.
When we get to Israel.
There we go.
Now, understanding if you can see it, the mouse is rolling over the Mediterranean Sea.
No mouse.
Well,
there it is. Okay,
you can see it's rolling over. That's gray area to the left. And supposedly this dark blue area that they're drawing is the area of Israel.
It looks so small.
So something happened to it.
It got a gap tooth.
It's got a big old gap tooth in it. Where Judea and Samaria are missing.
Where did you put it?
Well, the Golan Heights is missing. Northern Israel's missing.
Somebody took a bite out of that.
Took a bite out of Israel. What is that little? What's that little dot thing in the top right-hand corner of that graphic, that video?
Oh, that's his WhiteHouse.gov.
Oh, that's the logo for the White House?
That's the official White House map for Israel?
That's the official White House map of Israel. You know, it'd be as if you took the United States map, okay, and you're discussing Mexican policy.
Yes.
And you whacked off Texas.
And Texas is gone, and you go...
And half of California, and half of, in the southern part of the United States. Way above the Rio Grande.
La Raza, man.
And you're talking about your outreach policy to La Raza.
Okay, so that would be the similar situation. This particular situation for 25 minutes, we got to call Mark and
we got to call him now.
Weigh in on this. He's available. We're coming after you, Mark. We are
coming to get you.
We need a man who makes maps. That's what we need.
That's what we need.
How about the map man?
The map man.
So we showed you Ben Rhodes and his video. Now we have one of the world's experts on mapping, on topography, on geography.
I think he's the only one who does this.
I think he is to this extent, where he has done extensive work on the geography from a political, from a military, from a economic point of view. And now let's turn it over to Mark, and you're going to have to talk to him because, Mark, he can hear you.
He can hear you better.
Okay.
Oh, there he is.
There you go.
Wow.
All right, well, this is the scoop. If you take this map that was on the White House website, and you can see the whitehouse.gov.
Yep.
This was the map. This map here that I'm pointing to right over there, that's their map.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Yeah, we're what for the listeners, what Mark is pointing at is the map that was in Ben Rhodes' video.
Can you make that a little louder, please, and close the door? So this is the map.
And get me a cup of coffee.
This is the map that the White House put on their
website, right?
Yeah, right. Okay, so now I'm going to show everyone the map on the right. This map over here. This map is the APAC map, which is bad enough. Don't get
That's a 67 map. 67 map, correct?
That's the 67 orders, right?
All right, which we have gone ad nauseum about.
Let him just go. Go on.
Okay, so now the key is when you overlay the 67 map on a map, you can see the actual areas where the 67 map is bigger than the Obama map. You see these areas?
Okay, so
Yeah, go
Mark
ahead,
was
Tom.
Mark was just saying that on the current White House Obama map, Jerusalem isn't in there. Is that correct?
Jerusalem is not in there.
Jerusalem is gone.
Okay, so they took Jerusalem out of the Democrat platform and out of the White House map.
And,
Right.
and also, if you look at the top of the border, much of Judea and the top is actually...
Oh yeah, much of Judea,
Which is right here at
out, and Samaria
Down here
is
below.
much
Well, let
bigger.
him talk. Yeah, you talk and Mark. Who's working the cursor?
I'm working the cursor. I'm following
Yeah,
along
follow
with
him. Yeah, go ahead. You talk.
The only
Mark
reason I'm
Blankenship.
trying to say it is because he keeps breaking up, and I'm
I don't
trying
think he
to...
will now, though. I think
Okay.
if he doesn't move this stuff around, try
Okay,
it again.
Try it again, Mark.
Okay, so Jerusalem is out, and the northwest bank becomes much, much bigger, and the southwest bank becomes much, much bigger, and he totally loses the Hula Valley, which is on top,
Wow.
which is the north, the north up here.
Yeah.
So he loses the. He's given away the Hula Valley. That's totally not part of Israel. Even though they annexed Golan Heights, Israel annexed the Golan Heights. That's out. But the key is Jerusalem is out.
Bye bye, Jerusalem.
Al-Quds!
And he's made, and so everyone just understands, he's made the 9 narrow miles about 3 narrow miles.
Unbelievable.
And top of the 9 narrow miles is the one right to the
The
left.
9 narrow miles is between
Right here, where I'm...
Halkilia and the Mediterranean Sea.
I mean, you can barely get a road up and through there now.
He's
Yeah.
now made it just not 3 narrow miles.
He just ended Israel.
Yeah, well, Israel, you don't got the Golan Heights, you don't have Jerusalem.
Now, talk about your map to the right and give them a comparison. Now, this is just the 67 borders, which is not as
There's
bad.
the 67 border.
This is not as
He's
bad
made it
as...
worse than the 67.
So tell them a little bit, and look at the Israel airport, Tel Aviv, and all that, where your little rockets are launched.
Yeah,
out there.
all of those are under Katusha Ryer. Here, on Obama's map, you don't have to worry about Ben Gurion because it looks like Ben Gurion is part of the new Palestinian state. You don't have to worry.
The airport is part of the new
You don't have to worry
Palestinian
about.
state.
Oh, the airport is actually in the new Palestinian
Yeah,
state.
yeah, that's what he said. Yeah.
Well, they can just walk up the...
Practically a new Palestinian state. So he solved my father's problem with firing Katusha rockets into.
And think about it in this fashion, okay? You're the guy who's going to put up the graphic presentations to
Right.
this speech, okay?
Ben
Because-
Rhodes or the
For
guy
Ben-
before Ben Rhodes?
No, the Ben Rhodes speech.
Okay.
Because this is what's in
This is where the map was
He
introduced.
had to approve.
He
What
had to
was
Yeah.
approve
on
the
there.
map, okay? Now, I'm the...
Ben Rhodes.
Ben Rhodes did.
Keeping that in
Yeah.
front of everybody.
And they
You're
have
right.
Obama's
unlimited
Israel
resources.
point man.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. And understand, I'm getting paid, buku bucks to do stupid stuff for the White House for graphics, okay?
No, you mean you or Ben Rhodes?
Me, as the
Oh,
technical person.
you're the guy
I'm
working with Ben Rhodes. Okay,
I'm the tech
It's
guy. Like I am with
unlimited
you.
All right, this is very
amount
important.
of money.
But yeah, but this is a very important point.
Okay.
So first question I want to ask, okay, when you talk here, what graphics do you want? Okay, how do you want the graphics displayed? Okay, how do you want this? I mean, every technical person will do that. And they said, okay, when you talk about Jordan, what do you want to have displayed? Okay, you want to have the map of Jordan? Okay, if you want to have Israel displayed, you want to have the map of Israel displayed? He goes, yeah. Okay, well, there's a lot of different maps of Israel. Which ones do you want displayed, sir? I mean, these are normal questions.
It's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
And I'd ask, which map do you want me to display? He goes, well, I go, well, this is actually, because as a technical person, as an artistic technical person, I'll know the exact map of Israel, the exact 67 map and everything else.
Especially
Especially that this whole dispute is, quote unquote, about land. I'm going to be hypercritical as a technical person to get this exactly right, because I
You
don't
don't want
think I want
to
anything screwing up.
Yep, right. Okay.
So what map do you want me to put there, sir? Well, here I want to go back to the predate lines of. Are you sure about that, sir? You know this is probably going to come back and bite. No, just go ahead and do it. Okay, I would do it. That's what I would do, and that's exactly what happened, because this had to be approved from a graphics technical point of view.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And you know this,
No
and you know this
question
too by
about
doing
that.
maps, Mark. You know what technical detail goes into putting up maps. You know what exactness has to happen on this. So this is not an accident. This is like This is a, precise identification of what Israel is to the Obama administration.
Yeah.